I don't really pay attention to none of that. Just whatever's happening in house. That's all that really matters. It's great to get those rankings and stuff, but you got to go out there and prove it.
Like, how do you deal with that pressure? I mean, I know you've done this a long time, so you've proven it. But what do you do personally to kind of allow yourself to kind of succeed in that role?
I try not to think about it. I mean, you just got to go out there and do it. You take it one day at a time and just take it. This practice, this conditioning, this workout. That's when you start to succeed and just see growth exponentially and just every day. So that's pretty much my only goal.
You've seen out of this wide receiver.
Yeah, I think just the pass catchers in general, having the tight ends and the receivers is going to be a game changer. I think we're going to be able to spin the ball around the field a little bit more, and just getting those guys the ball is going to be a thing of beauty. Watching them make a play, make a guy miss, and go score some touchdowns.
You got a pretty good connection with Dorian in spring. I mean, how did that come about? Did you know him beforehand and that helped, or how did that come about?
Part of it's because he's such a hard worker. He always wants to go out there and throw. Always wants to go catch the football pretty much, and because of that, I think we've developed a lot of chemistry in such a short time, and it's just gonna keep getting better.
You started your recruitment out with Oklahoma, ended up at Texas, then moved to Utah. Feels like a full circle moment being in the Big
A
12,
little
doesn't
bit.
it?
It's definitely got a different feel to it from when I was there at Texas, but it's still the Big 12, and it's still a great conference.
How close were you to actually playing last year? Was there? It was kind of a week to week thing for a while. Were you ever like any particular week preparing to play?
Every week I was preparing to play. Just didn't come to fruition. Thought I was going to handle practice better in some certain days, but didn't end up like working like that.
What kind of perspective did you gain sitting out an entire year like that?
Just the importance of leadership and how the quarterback handles himself in any type of situation. It really matters, and it'll kind of just reflect on the team.
How much of you connected with Sam Heward? Kind of what's those conversations been like
Yeah,
for you?
it's been great. He's been doing a great job just learning the offense. He seems like a student of the game, so he just wants to always continue to learn and just ask me little questions here and there about just the details of plays or footwork and stuff like that. Sometimes I find myself getting a little confused trying to flip it from right hand to left hand and when I'm explaining it, but it's been fun.
Cam, you spent so much time talking about new programs, right? Four corner schools coming into the Big 12. Arizona's first Big 12 game is against Utah at your place. Those games carry a little bit more weight because of the history, because of the rivalry that's there.
Absolutely. I mean, we've played them the last few years. They're a competitive team. Last year they had our number, and so that's a game definitely we want to get right there. But they're a great team, so it's always going to be a hard one.
You never played in the BYU rivalry game. How excited are you for that game or any other game? But you know what it means
Yeah,
to the state.
yeah, absolutely. I just want to go down there and whoop their ass. Pretty much. That's all I'm focused on.
Cam, obviously being a Cali kid, dominated team, wow, great finish up here in Utah. How important is it for you to get this bowl? The senior class, guys face pretty competitive bowl games. You. How special is that on top of being picked as
Yeah. You repeat that one more time?
how special and important is it for you, this last go round to get a bowl win,
Yeah.
knowing the teams were really close?
Yeah.
This kind of
Yeah. I think it's going to be important just so we get that kind of cherry on top. Hopefully, it's in the college football playoffs where we're playing, and just want to go win every game we possibly can, and just ride off into the sunset.
Cam, Kyle talked about being a little more strategic with you and kind of how you roll out or something. How has that development gone, or do you feel comfortable with that, or you still kind of want to kind of get hit and do that stuff?
It's still football. You got to go out there and do whatever you got to do to win. That's pretty much the only goal.
Cam, you've been a part of a program with high expectations for a long time now, but there's high expectations this year in a new league as the preseason favorite. Does that change anything, or is it business as usual?
Business as usual. We're gonna go one day at a time and just try to get better.
I don't want to make you feel old, but for 8 months you were committed to play football for Bob Stoops,
Yep.
and
Yes,
he's
sir.
been gone forever.
Oh yeah.
When you think about your long journey, including those 8 months being committed to Oklahoma, does
Yeah.
that make you
It's,
realize how
it's
long the road is?
yeah, no doubt. It's been a long time. Never really thought I'd be in college for this long, but I'm here and I'm excited, and it's gonna be a fun year.
What do you remember about committing to OU and then why you flipped?
I remember talking to Lincoln Riley, who was a big fan of his. Knew that he's a producer of high level quarterbacks, and he's proved that in years since. So Yeah, kind of wasn't sure if he was actually going to be there. Thought he might have gone and took a head coaching job somewhere else, and didn't really expect Coach Stoops to step down when he did. But yeah, I was happy I went to Texas at the time.
Why has it worked out so well at Utah for you? Because they've had other transfer quarterbacks. Some work, some haven't, but it's gone spectacular for you.
I think one of the biggest reasons is just because I kind of kept going, told myself I don't want to transfer again, and I said I'm gonna play here. I'm not gonna play anywhere, and that was kind of a mindset. So that just kind of got me out of a victim mindset, I guess, in a way, and just really made me focus on being as good as possible so I can play for the team.
And what is outside of getting help? So what is it like being back in the building where you won the Pac-12 championship last time you were?
Yeah, it feels bittersweet just because we're no longer in the Pac-12. I miss the conference for sure. I think growing up from in California, that's kind of all we knew is just Pac-12 football. We watched the SEC early in the morning, but that's about it. It was just focus on USC, Oregon, and all that, especially when I was younger. But I think just having this new opportunity to come into a new conference, play new teams, some that I had the privilege of playing against at Texas, but just being able to go to different parts of the United States and really get to see that, take that challenge on.
Craft last year, and was one of the biggest reasons to come back, not only to prove yourself physically, but get this team to the playoffs for the first time.
Yeah, absolutely. When I was deciding, it was hard just not being healthy. You never. There's a lot of uncertainty there, so just kind of gotta take it for what it is, and really thought there's a lot of meat left on this bone, pretty much, and you can come back and play for a great team, a great coach, and even still have Coach Ludwig, who I've loved working with, and that's kind of the main reason I came back because yeah, we do have a chance to go to the college football playoff and win it.
Outside of getting healthy again, where do you feel you've grown as a player over the last year?
Known as a player. Over the past 2 years, I haven't really been fully healthy, but I have actually worked on a lot of different kind of mechanics and stuff that have been new to me, and I think that has ultimately made me more accurate and more stable in a lot of situations, so I can get the ball out and faster. That's been the biggest growth, I think.
Cam, you guys go to UCF.
Um, out punched their weight, and you added your own stamp to that. But have you ever stopped and actually thought about what you've accomplished?
No, I still got a long career ahead of me, so I'm just kind of focused on what's going on. One day when I'm done playing, I hope to look back and there's a lot more great things, and hopefully this year is another one. So just gotta keep being focused on the present, and we'll look back and enjoy it when the time comes.
Cam, you got a chance to play against UCF this year. Do you know KJ Jefferson?
A little bit, yeah. I've met him like once, yeah.
What have you seen him play before, and what you take?
I saw, yeah, he's a great player. Does a great job doing pretty much everything you want in college football, and yeah, he's one of the guys that I look forward to playing.
Cam, a lot of talk about your health, but I've got to guess while you were getting that part of it, you've improved in other areas in the weight room and so forth.
Yeah,
You look it.
yes, sir. Thank you. Yeah, I've been trying to work my tail off. Getting right after injury, you gotta do a lot of rehab and stuff like that, and then it causes you to take a look at the rest of your body and put the spots that you can kind of fix and just make better and improve upon, and that's what I've been doing.
May I see